Can women who depend on makeup can call anyone ugly?
It's hypocritical for anyone, regardless of gender or use of makeup, to insult others' looks while relying on enhancements themselves. If someone depends on makeup to feel confident or presentable, yet turns around and calls someone else ugly, it suggests a lack of self-awareness or insecurity projected outward. That said, this also taps into a broader issue. People often use beauty as a weapon in social power games. Makeup, like any tool, isn't inherently wrong, but using it while putting others down reflects poor character, not just vanity. Would you like a quote or metaphor to express this idea sharply?
No need. Now, there's a reason why I'm talking about this. No, not just on YouTube, but on other points of social media. I see this way too often. You got women out here want to call men ugly and trying to put down their looks, while at the same time, they themselves is so helplessly dependent on makeup to make their own selves look good. And as I was looking at a video via Rumble, I couldn't help but look in the comments. One person asked, can women out here who helplessly depend on makeup the better their image can call any man ugly out here? And that got me to thinking. That's a good question because I've been seeing it lately. Men always get called ugly by women who has to wear makeup just to make themselves feel good. But even my ugly ass know for a fact is this: despite all the lipstick, the Maybelline, the mascara, the fake eyelashes, you name it. In the end, there's some things makeup just can't cover up. And oftentimes, despite the makeup, they still show their ugly side. And yes, y'all gonna think it's ironic because you hearing this from an ugly motherfucker on YouTube with no shame in this game, but it has to be said. Can women who helplessly depended on makeup can call any man ugly out here? And for some of these women, they can't even walk out their house for one single solitary second with in their natural image. I'm just keeping it upfront and real, calling a ball and a strike a strike. Now are there women out here that could pull off their natural look? Yes. Yes, you got some women out here that can walk out their house in their natural look. But let's not kid ourselves and pretend here. You got others who can't. They won't even last a minute, let alone a day without their makeup. But ain't it crazy? Those will be the same ones who want to put down other people's looks. And I'm not just talking about men either. They'll put down other women's looks too. But as ChatGPT said, it's hypocritical. She had to use enhancements to better her image, while putting down others who can't. And let's be upfront and real, ladies. Ain't no makeup out there for men. There's no enhancements out here for men to better their looks. When us men have to leave the house, We have to leave the house with our own natural image. We have to wear that. We got to wear that with a badge of honor. And as one woman told me, you may look at yourself as being ugly, but as long as you do what you have to do and be good at it and look good at it, then nothing else matters. If you have to get up, if men have to get up in the morning, wash their face, brush their teeth, comb and groom their hair, make sure their clothes is decent, their shoes clean, they're fresh, they're clean, they looking good, they smelling good, then hey, wear that badge with honor. Because that's all we got. See, it's easy. It's so easy for a woman to put on makeup, make herself look good, walk out the house. That's easy. That's easy for them. They have that option. The men don't. As I said, when us men has to leave the house, we have to use our own. We have to rely on our own natural image as a badge of honor. But what's more intriguing? Even an ugly motherfucker such as myself with no shame in my game, I could tell when a woman who wears makeup is so insecure in their own self-image, they got to put down others, men and women, just to make themselves look pretty. And that's one ugly feature that makeup cannot cover. And yes, fellas, you do got women out here who think putting on fake eyelashes and shit is gonna cover up their ugliness. But as I told y'all fellas before, sit back and observe. Despite all that makeup, they have certain ugly features that makeup cannot cover. Their attitude and the way how they interact with other people. And yes, I've seen women in their natural look that gets respect. I've been around women who do wear makeup, but yet understand, but yet have enough conscience to understand their position. And then you got the ones who wear makeup and just don't give a damn. In the end, their ugly side still comes out. Now, if you ask me, can a if you ask me, can a woman call anyone ugly while at the same time she has to wear makeup? She has to wear makeup to cover her own ugly ass? No, she can't. And until they get that point of understanding, it will be hypocritical for anyone who has to enhance their own looks to sit there and try to put down others. And rather, what that tells Uncle JD is this: despite all the makeup, these women are so insecure about their self image that they got to put down other people just to make themselves feel better. In fact, this is, fellas, this is where you're going to find the vast majority of narcissistic women. And yeah, everybody wants to talk about narcissism when it fits them. But even they have an ugly side. No doubt about that. And as I said, fellas, As I said, fellas, you can easily find this on social media. And I don't just mean YouTube either, all parts of social media. Women putting down both men and women, all because of how they look and shit. But yet, look who has to cover her own ugly ass to make herself look good. Go on and marinate on that. But I said what I had to say. I'm done, and I'm out this bitch. Later.